Spider-Noir, let's go! The visuals are stellar, it is really similar to actual noir films. I've seen a few of them and I can tell you, it's really faithful to them. I watched this show in black and white and I can recommend you to do the same, because the picture is really good. The aesthetics of this time period is only amplified with black and white, and I must say that in this setting Spider-Man really works. How is that? Because it's a long time ago. I don't know why, but somehow it is more grounded, and he has no spandex red and blue suit. He looks real in his homemade mask with two goggles and a normal trench coat. He fits in this world, unlike classic Spider-Man, who is not that realistic and too colorful. And Nick Cage in this role, my goodness, this is the match made in heaven. I love him as Ben Reilly, he is wonderful, but he acts very normal if you compare his acting to his earlier years, if you know what I mean, of course. To get him for this show was a very good idea. Also a pleasant surprise is Brendan Gleeson as a mafia boss Silvermane, but I don't think that he fits into this role very well, cause he has a caring uncle vibe, which doesn't go well with the crime lord he plays, but it's only my opinion. I think this show really stands out because it wasn't made by Marvel, it was made by Sony. Yeah, the same Sony that gave us such masterpieces like Morbius, Kraven the Hunter and Madame Web. But here they really struck gold somehow. What about the plot? Well, it's good. At first it's not really comprehensible, but by the end of the first episode you really get the grasp of it. Nothing complicated. And there is an intrigue, but it gets shattered by the second episode. The character had disappeared and in the next episode he reappeared. But it's nothing critical. So the plot, why does it work? It is simple. There are superpowers and crime. The spider fights it, and there is a mystery to the superpowers. And by the few characters they are seen as an affliction, which is an interesting turn to the power narrative. So there is a cure plot. The spider doesn't have any side effects, so the doctor gets to him and makes a cure which is yet to be delivered to the superpower guys, who will die without it. And there is a subplot about the mayor which I didn't understand why it was there.
Subscribe to the channel.
Some words about the fights. They are great and visceral. Somehow they really connect with me more than many other fights in the Spider-Man canon. You can feel the impact of the hits and the overall groundedness of the fights. Yep, they are more grounded, that's why they work. The characters are very solid. We have Ben Reilly, the classic noir protagonist, the drinking detective with a tragic past. Cat Hardy, the femme fatale who seduces our main character, but always feels out of reach. Flint Marko, the brute with a good heart. Robbie Robertson, the witty and fast-on-the-foot reporter. Janet, the faithful detective helper. And Silvermane, the crime lord during the Prohibition. They all really work in tandem. Ben goes through the arc of accepting his failure to save his past love Ruby, and also accept his role as a hero Spider. Femme Fatale had to plot against many people to get what she wants, to save Flint Marko, her only true love. I like how she manipulates literally everybody in this show. Flint is not much of a character, but here he saves the day in the end, defeating Electro once and for all. The crime lord is here to fail and to be shot by the femme fatale. And again, I love Nick Cage in the role of Ben Reilly. This might be the best thing in this series, really. He is so natural and effortlessly charismatic that you are simply glued to the screen watching him go. And one last thing. Why does the show feels like a breath of fresh air? Because it's not a superhero show, it's a noir drama. We rarely see superpowered dudes here, and they are not in their cartoonish spandex armor. They show up rarely and complement the core of the story, which is the noir drama. So that just made a normal series with a small dose of superheroes sprinkled in. That's it. And that's all from me, folks. Goodbye.